How to Hold Your Frequency. This is Tamara Fleming, and I am the author of upSwing, 80 Mindful Practices to Shift Your Life from Blues to Bliss. Okay, this is part 2, really. Yesterday's video on how to raise your vibration is a good one to watch. Go back and watch that one before you watch this one because it'll make this one make a lot more sense. All right, so first I want to get a couple of things out of the way. Frequency, how to hold your frequency. That would be the assumption that as human beings we can be the same all the time, potentially, in your mind and in your perspective. So I first have to preface this with the fact that we live in a dynamic, ever-changing universe. So the Chinese explain that as the yin and the yang, moving back and forth, the polar opposites, the dark and the light, the sun and the moon, and sadness and joy. So there are all these polar opposites. And so that is natural in our human life to experience those kinds of biorhythms and rhythms in life. So I want to put that in a place for a moment because I'm acknowledging that, and I also want to go over and talk about what it really means to hold yourself in a frequency. So, okay, got that? So now, holding your frequency, what does that mean? As a person who's evolving and becoming more and more conscious, what your practice is really doing is bringing you into, I talked yesterday about the middle way, bringing you into the peace zone, bringing you into neutral. That's a great place to hang out. Well, when you're holding your frequency, do you want to hold it at what level? High, low, middle, where? So if you're holding it at the middle, you're holding it at that neutral zone, right? So I didn't say this yesterday, but what I want to say is that our journey towards higher vibrations is a natural place for us to go because it's in resonance with naturally who we are in the soul. So as human beings, because we have free will, we have emotions and we have memories, experiences, and all of the subconscious programming that we have, we go through all these experiences and our lessons, and we go from low to high to low to high to middle to low to high. So we go all over the place as our experience as human beings. As a conscious human being, though, what you're doing is you're learning how to be in those higher vibrational places more often. So what does that mean? That means that when you are triggered by something happens in your world and it causes you to have an emotional reaction and you're triggered, maybe really quickly, that you have an opportunity to practice holding your frequency. So holding your frequency is not reacting. It is staying in a peaceful state, accepting things as they are, letting things be as they are in their perfect order of what they are. Okay, so that said, that's easier said than done sometimes, right? So what you're doing then, if you're learning how to hold your frequency, is you're practicing the art of non-reaction. You're practicing the art of staying in higher vibration modes, which is gratitude. Many people talk about gratitude being a way. Well, it works because you're keeping yourself in a higher place in your heart. You're keeping yourself in a higher place of acceptance in the world. So gratitude, peace practices, being in your heart, loving yourself, which is the number one first order of the day. So all of those things that you can do in your higher vibrational self to bring yourself into a non-reactive state and let things be is the way that you hold your frequency. So you're not going to be perfect at this. No one is. Unless you're enlightened. And we practice all day long. So the challenge I have for you out of this video is to take one day. And if you have to start with 1 hour, that's perfectly fine. 1/2 day, 1 day, but I'm going to say 1 day, and see if you can keep yourself in a harmonious and high vibration space no matter what happens, no matter what news you see, no matter what driver, has road rage against you, no matter who cuts in front of you in line, no matter any of those things, see if you can hold your vibration in that place. Now I'm going to add this on because this is so super key. Feel the feelings of being in your heart. So look out of your eyes, watch the video, Be, Love, Find Peace. That one will help you here. Look out of your eyes and see love. Look out of your eyes and see light. Look out of your eyes and see that everything is in perfect order. And when you accept that as true, then it helps you stay in a more higher vibration resonance, a higher vibration frequency. So it's easy to say this, and it's a practice. So practice it for a day and see if you can make it through. And when you do, comment here below on this video and let me know how you did, okay? All right, bye for now.